Subnautica runs as well on my channel soon. Oh, welcome everybody, episode 14 starting here. But yeah, I was thinking I might do some Subnautica runs too, because Subnautica plays and feels very similar to this, just with more like natural dangers. You know, like there's predators and stuff like that. Lots of predators. Below Zero is my favorite though. Subnautica Below Zero. That one's my favorite. The first one's not bad. I like the second one a little bit better because it's not quite so big. It's deeper versus wider. The first one was very wide. You had to travel an extreme distance to get to the caves, and then the caves, like you'd travel halfway across the map to go straight down, to turn around and go straight back. Which was very obnoxious. Okay, I think I'm running low on sulfur. I think we've harvested most of what's here. I'm not really seeing much more. That was one of the last hills I could think of. Yeah, I think we're about done here. Okay. And that's good, because that means we can move on. Okay, let's head here. All right, I need that for sure. Organized. Let's leave the aluminum here. Let's just take the sulfur home. And I think I left a bunch at this other one over here too. Let's swing by the iridium and see if there's anything good there that I left. One nice thing about my scheduling here for my content and stuff is I've been able to spread it out a bit, which has been fun. So I can like hit one game really religiously for a bit and then like take a break. And then I have so much content back recorded for it that it lasts, you know, a couple weeks. And then I can come back and hit them when I'm refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to play. All right, what do we need here? I think that's what we need of those resources. Okay, we are heading home. We have a full inventory of goodies here, which I'm very excited to bring home. Because I need to make some explosive powder. If I make explosive powder, I have one fuse I can throw down, and then we can throw that down on the oxygen, which will be really helpful. We're almost to the stage where it's worth exploring again. Generally speaking, I want to get up to at least super rods before I explore too much. And the reason why is the resources that you can find are generally related to your loot stage or your terraforming stage. So the further into the game you are, the better stuff you can find in looting and chests and stuff like that. There was 2 aluminum I just flew over. But yeah, so basically I want to at least be able to have the opportunity to find super rods, because super rods will save us a ton of time and resources. Also, we have this wreck here. I also found another wreck, by the way. There is another wreck I found over by the over there, the secret rocks. One of those is the regular secret rocks that we did last time. It's the one that you have to have 5 key cards to. But the other one is not. I didn't know the other one was there. I just barely found it and was like, what? I'm very excited for that one. But we have to get up to explosives first, and we're not there. Soon, but not yet. The nice thing is our MTI, our terraforming index, is going up very high right now, or very high, very fast. We've thrown enough infrastructure pieces in that we're making some pretty good progress. Okay. Dump you. Keep 2. No, keep 4. Give me 2 iridium. Oh, not that one. This one. Give me 2 explosives, and then we require 1 uranium rod, 2 iron, 1 cobalt, and 1 oxygen fuse. Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to throw one of these down. Yeah, here we go. 1 machine with 1 fuse. This will point at that and those 2. Cool. So you guys are now up to 1100, and you, I never know where to look at this one. Does this have a... Normally you can look at them and it'll tell you what percentage it's giving you. I can never tell on that one. On that piece. Is it on top? No. Is it from the side? No. I don't know. I can never remember on that one. Okay. All right, so we got that done. That's good. What's next? So we're waiting on... Oh, pressure. I need to see our pressure again real quick. How are we doing here? Okay, we are up to 120. At 360, we unlock the tier 2 extractor. We do require 750 though first, because we have to have the super alloy rods in order to make the tier 2 drills. So we got to at least get that up. Super alloy. Oh, how's this one doing? We launched a bunch of rockets of this one. Plants. We launched 4 plants rocket, which has been helpful. We got some tier 2 spreaders. We have 4 rockets launched. We're still forever away from insects, so that's going to be a hot minute. We did get gas, but gas doesn't really help much at this stage. The one gas, yeah, we can get mutagen, but we don't have any recipes that require mutagen yet either, or the tier 2 fertilizer. Okay. And then how are we doing over here? We've got a healthy... Oh! The mushrooms are the ones that I always need to make sure I'm grabbing, because I just need so many of them. Oh, we can also do another round of fertilizer too, because we have all of these eggplants grown. And then we just did that massive round of sulfur. And then I forget, what are you? Algae? Algae, the other ingredient there. Cool. Dump you guys, grab you. I need more algae. Ooh. Hitting the wrong button. Okay. We still have a crap ton there. Here, dump you for now. Grab you. We need water. That's not much. Let's go for more. Grab me that. Grab me that. So I'm so excited. I placed a few really large orders for some magic cards, and I'm really excited for them to get here. There's a couple specific things that I really wanted to get into, or I wanted to expand on. I got new mana rocks that I'm really excited for. Oh, not that one. This one. Ooh. There we go. Cool. And then we need you guys. We don't need... Okay, let's see here. We need to dump the water. Dump the water. Dump the bio. We need the bioplastic because certain pieces later on, like, it's 3 bioplastics per water, like, water collector. So it's like, we need like 50 bioplastic over the course of a full playthrough. And we'll see. We'll see with the 20% slower terraforming. We can explore while waiting for the TI. Maybe grab some super and osmium, make more fertilizer. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Primarily right now, though, I want to dump the silicon. Dump that one. In fact, I'm just going to eat that one because that's the odd man out, and we'll never need it not, and so it'll just take up space forever. Go like that. I should have done it the other way around. Oh well. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of waiting on the terraforming index a little bit before I go out too far. I want to at least get to 750 before I do any major looting, because the types of resources I will need from that we don't have access to yet. Okay, we're down to 3 eggplants. Good. Dump the 1 algae, dump the sulfur, and then we're going to grab whatever's left over here of the algae here. I used up most of it, and so I need to get this all harvested and put away. Oh, did the catastrophic failure come out today, or is that tomorrow? One of my 7 days videos that's coming out soon was so much fun. I attempted to build above ground for the first time in ages, and it of course collapsed, and I got angry. And I was like, fine, I'm gonna build on the ground again. It was very funny, because I was like mid conversation about stability or whatever, and then it collapsed, and I just like stared at it and went fine. And then started over. Ooh, hit the wrong button. Okay, cool. So currently, get us some beans. Okay, so look in here. Yeah, that's pretty fast, but it's going to be a hot minute, so we still have to wait a while for that one. We also need the super rods before we can make them. We're a third of the way there, terraforming index size wise. Plants, we need 80 before we unlock beehives. But we also require the incubator before we can do anything with it. That's 5. That's 5 GTI. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Okay, well, in that case... Oh, we got the lake water collectors. Cool. Oxygen, we're up to 20. Yeah, if we just ignore that one for a while, it'll catch up. And we'll get the tier 4 heaters. I need the tier 4 heaters. The tier 3 to tier 4 jump is so wild. Like, it is so big of a difference. Yeah, eat that, dump those. Okay, so we're going to do another harvesting run. We need cobalt. We need everything except for aluminum and titanium. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of mining real quick here. We got some areas that we can scour real fast. Oh, I had all those resources back at the other one too that I didn't bring back. That's true. The problem is I'm less incentivized to go like to Iridium and bring those goodies back, just because it is so the travel time. The travel time is so bad. But it's okay. We'll just gather what we have nearby real quick. Except for the titanium, we have too much titanium. And then, yeah, the terraforming is going up quite fast. I'm not going to lie. That's very, very good. That is one nice thing about games like this, is that when you know what you're doing and like what your time frame is, you can basically just build your infrastructure and then just go away. You know, you're like, I've done this and now I'm just going to let it go and I'm going to leave. And then I'll come back to resources later. You know, I'll come back to stuff like, it's like another good example is like the algae, right? You're like, we really need algae. Throw down 3 algae generators, leave, come back later. It's fully grown. It's like, ah, yeah. How are we doing? Okay, about one more row. No titanium. All the silicon though. Silicon's very valuable because we use it in our rockets too. Oh, so I have this. It's not a joke per se, but it's kind of like this thought thing about like in my original playthroughs, I would launch 50 of each rocket by the time I had finished the game, just because it was fun. I'm going to have to launch like 50 of each rocket on this playthrough just because our terraforming is slowed down. So we have to launch the rockets to catch up. There's also a good chance I might be doing double. So normally I would do like 8 tier 5s of the different pieces. I would do 8 of each and then call it a day. I might be doing 16 tier 5s this playthrough, which is a lot. That's a lot more resources, a lot more infrastructure. I'll probably fly to like the other end of the map and build, you know, a full thing and then leave it. Okay, what do we have that we can do while we're waiting? We're waiting on terraforming to go up. We can do some light exploring. We could do bring some resources back. I can make more super. But if I'm doing that, I need more silicon. Okay, let's go do another silicon run. Let's go visit the aluminum drills and at least bring those goodies home. It's funny though, because I'll play this and it makes me want to play Subnautica, and then I'll play Subnautica and it makes me want to play this. It's funny how that works. Subnautica has a killer soundtrack. This game soundtrack is not bad, but the other one has a killer soundtrack. And then the even just the basic wildlife aspect of the other game is really good. I had harvested all around all this magnesium for ages and just left it all. And now I like finally have a reason to come grab it. Always grab the silicon. Okay. Oh, there's another silicon over there. Alrighty. I'm so excited. I bought a ton of mana rocks for Magic the Gathering. I'm so excited. I have my favorite set of mana rocks, and they have had a lot of reprints, and so I recently, just like yesterday, I picked up like 70 of them because they're really cheap, so I bought a bunch. Okay, full inventory. Cool. All right, I'm gonna throw down a couple rounds of super, and then depending, I need to make sure I'm pulling the bark in. Yeah, every time I swing by, I need to double check on the bark as well. Okay, magnesium is almost full. Silicon, drop the silicon. Is there no ore to mine beneath the water right by your base? Not really, no. Not much. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, there's like maybe 10 total. I've scoured my area pretty good at this point, so there's not really a lot to work with there. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, titanium. Cool. All right, that gives me a bunch of super. Oh, I need to come over here and visit you. Dump you guys there. And one of the things in this game is, one of the options is always just to launch a bunch of rockets. Like, if you're ever trapped, or like if your terraforming isn't going up, like you can always just launch like 10 rockets and it'll help a lot. So currently though, I need the iridium for that. I always forget which one is iridium. I want to say it's cobalt. Oh, and then uranium. Ooh, I'm low on uranium. Okay, I require one of you. I think it's these ones. I need to call in some iridium. Oh, no, that's uranium. Iridium's the other one. Just kidding. We need the silicon, which we are one shy. Okay, let's go snag one more of those, and then we'll launch a couple rockets. Get some more iridium coming down from the sky. And iridium, calling down iridium is always faster than drilling early game. Like, it's so much. It's not even close. Like, it would take like 10 tier 1 drills to match launching like 3 rockets, you know? And the rocket requirement resource wise is significantly cheaper and faster. Okay. Any more silicon? I want to scour what silicon I can right now too, because we're going to be launching a lot of rockets. There's a good chance I'm going to launch these rockets. I'm going to launch like 2 or 3 and then immediately make like 4 more and then launch them immediately again. So I'm just going to keep scouring the silicon. All the silicon. Oh, also one thing I was thinking of doing on occasion, I might do like an odd man out night every once in a while, where I just like pick a random game that I like and then like stream that, and then just have just a gentle series of that appear for like a week, and that's it. Oh, also fun news for you guys. There's a good chance that next week, so my cousin and I have been doing Halo 1 Master Chief Collection on Legendary, and there's a good chance that I will be releasing that soon. Either next week. Well, we'll see. He and I are scheduled to hang out and play Sunday afternoon. We're through, what is it? Assault on the Control Room. We're up to the library. So we've played through Assault on the Control Room on Legendary, and then we were going to hang out on Saturday or Sunday and play the last 4 or 5 missions of Halo 1 on Legendary. And then I was going to be releasing those. Yeah, we want the iridium rockets. But yeah, the plan is I've got the first 5 or 6 episodes recorded. And the first 5 or 6 episodes are hilarious because like I'm super sick during them, and my cousin is semi-sick, so I'm sick and he's sick. And so you just have 2 sniffly, Oh, and my mic is bad. My mic is all blown out. So it's like my mic's blown out, his mic's blown out. I'm giggling like a 10-year-old. He's giggling like a 10-year-old. We're both stickering a dog. And we're just playing Halo. It was a great time. It was so much fun. Oh, I need hang on. I need this thingy. Deconstructor, 2 silicon, 2 magnesium. But yeah, that's one I've been wanting to release for a while now, but for the life of me, I was unable to meet up with him to finish it. But we officially have, in theory, this weekend we're gonna have time to finish, and then I'll release that so you guys can watch. It's very funny. The first half was so good. I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing so hard. I watched it the other day because it's already up to YouTube. I just haven't released it yet, the first half, because I wanted to get all of it recorded at once and then release it all in sequence, so it'd be like 1 episode every day for like a week and a half, because I think there's like 8 or 9 episodes of that. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna release those soon, and I'm super excited for those. Okay, I need to unpin you. Okay, so we ordered in 2. Whoop, Kitty. Hi. Come here. You want to come sit by me? See if I can sneak a kitty. Come here. That's my boy. Hello, sir. You want to come sit on my lap? You have fallen right into my trap, kitty. All right. Come here. Yeah, sit down. Ready? Sit. There. I have catnapped a kitty. Problem is, I got to give him enough tummy rubs that he settles. There we go. Ooh, kitty kisses. Thank you, sir. Well, you also didn't kitty nap him. What is that called? Something syndrome? What's that called? When you're kidnapped and then you like your kidnapper after a while or whatever? Stockholm? Yeah. Having Stockholm syndrome with my cat. I catnapped him, snagged him off the ground and threw him on my lap, and he's like, if I give him kitty kisses, he'll be nice to me. Hi. To be fair, though, he does like snuggling on my lap. It just takes a minute to get him on my lap. Once he's there, he's usually pretty chill and happy to be there. It's just, you know, it's that thing about like cats are like emo teenagers, you know. They only want love on their terms and when they want it. And the rest of the time, don't touch me. All right, I think that's all of our meteors coming down. Hard part is providing enough tummy rubs and ear rubs. Here's what I'll do. I'll rub him with my right hand while I'm flying with my left. See, I'm smart. Hi. And say, if I don't pet him enough, then he'll hop off. So. Oh, the purrs. Hello, sir. You happy floof. Monsieur de la Floof. I'm gonna have, the next time we have a kitty, I'm gonna name him that. Monsieur de la Floof. And everyone who ever comes over to kitty sit will be super confused. Because his nickname would just be Floof. Like George.
And I'd be like, hey, could you come over and kitty sit for lunch?
That's actually really funny. That's as funny as that's equally funny of a name for an animal versus like a super wild name versus a super normal name. Because people name their cat like Mr. Whiskers or something, but like, you know, naming him like Mr. Larson or Monsieur de la Floof. I like De La Floof because then you can have his nickname be Floof. Monsieur. Okay. Come here, Monsieur. He just looks at you like, what? What do you want? Ooh. I gotta keep an eye on my oxygen while I'm out here doing this. Oh, and we're getting to evening. You can tell because it's weird. The lighting gets so orange in the evening. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I'm looking to do. I want to see if there's an option to like disable the viewer count, like make it so you can't see the viewer count. Because I have noticed that about myself, that I do better when I'm just playing and not paying attention to viewer count. There's a content creator who talks about that, about like content creators that if their count is high, they think they're doing something right, and if their count is low, they think they've done something wrong. And that's not necessarily the truth, because people come and go as they're available. I know that's certainly true for me. There's also a lot of people that only show up for like a specific type of content, and then once it's gone, they leave, you know? Like people that will only watch Planet Crafter. Alrighty, where's my... Yes, you mentioned the view counts previously. Yeah, I've mentioned that in the past. It's just relevant again because I looked at the count. Oh, here we go. I mentioned it because it was relevant. All right, let's check over the ridge. Oh, nothing there. Oh, here's some. And I am almost full. Okay. Point towards home and then rub the ears. Rub the kitty ears. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The new 7 days armor update doesn't feel much different. It really doesn't. Some of the other things they did in the update are fun, but like the actual like armor itself changes are not that important to me. Hi, kitty. Are you gonna... Oh. I think my kitty's about to hop off my lap. Oh, you ready to hop off? All right. He'll snuggle on my lap for a minute, and then when he's ready to get off, he'll like do this little nose bump thingy where he'll like nose bump the underside of my wrist to like let me know he's ready to hop off. And then he'll hop over into the pink chair next to me and he'll curl up and fall asleep. So it's like he's done being on my lap, but he's not done hanging out, you know? Because now he's snuggled on the... Oh, and he's asleep in the pink chair. What a boy. So we'll get 2 kitties, honey. We'll get 2 more kitties after our boys are gone, and we'll name one. Okay, and his name will be Mr. Larson. And then we'll get a Norwegian for mine. So yours will be a little cream colored with like the color scheme you like, but we'll get him in like a munchkin. And then mine will be a Norwegian forest cat, and we'll name him no De La Floof, and his nickname will be Monsieur. His nickname will be Monsieur or Floof. Monsieur De La Floof. He's Italian. You're not gonna find this. You're gonna find this at the end of a rainbow. Oh, Raisin Bran. He made everyone break character when he did that. It was so funny. So weirdly enough, when we've been calling down meteors, none of the meteors have been hitting the tower, and none of them have been hitting the water, which is weird. Yeah, see, look, not a single meteor hit. Yeah, the mechanics of how the meteors are coming in is based on where you place the platform. And you end up with really weird things with that. You watch Only Planet Crafter in 7 days, you're one of the best players of the ball. Thank you, especially 7 days shows you have at least more than 800 hours. And I'm one. Oh, the only one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good one. I really like that game. Weirdly enough, that game has felt with the new update, a lot of people were like, the game is significantly harder since the update. I have had no problem with that game since the update. I've been massacring every